Ever wondered about the extraordinary facts that are hidden in plain sight? Let's kick off with something we see every day: clouds. Did you know that a single cloud can weigh more than 1 million pounds? That's like 100 elephants floating above us. It makes you wonder how they stay up there, doesn't it? Firstly, the weight is distributed across millions of tiny droplets scattered over a vast area. Many of these droplets are incredibly small, to the extent that it would take 1 million of them to form a single raindrop. Now, shifting our gaze to the blue sky that cradles these clouds, have you ever wondered why it's that particular shade of blue? It's not because Earth is a giant's mood ring, though that would be cool. The real reason is Rayleigh scattering, sunlight bouncing off atmospheric molecules, giving us that lovely shade of blue. Talk about nature's favorite color palette. Moving from Earth to the animal world, the mantis shrimp has one of the most powerful punches in nature. Its claws can snap shut at the speed of a bullet, creating shockwaves strong enough to break glass. If you had a superpower based on an animal trait, what would it be? Let's talk about dinosaurs. Did you know that the word dinosaur was first coined in 1842 by Sir Richard Owen? It means terrible lizard in Greek. Imagine if they were called cuddly lizards instead. Jurassic Park would have been a very different movie. Ever wondered why we love the smell of rain? It's actually a phenomenon called petrichor, the scent produced when rain falls on dry soil. It's nature's way of giving us a freshness overload. In the realm of technology, the first alarm clock could only ring at 4 a.m. Talk about a rude awakening. Who would have thought we'd come to a time when we can set an alarm for any minute of the day? Now, for a quirky human invention. In 1916, there was a proposed amendment to the US Constitution to put all acts of war to a national vote, and anyone voting yes would have to register as a volunteer for service in the United States Army. Talk about putting your vote where your mouth is. Here's a surprising fact about language. There are over 7,000 languages spoken in the world today. However, a language dies approximately every 2 weeks. The diversity of human communication is truly astounding, yet constantly changing. And for our coffee lovers, did you know coffee beans aren't actually beans? They're the seeds of the coffee fruit. So next time you sip your morning cup, remember, it's fruit juice. Sort of. Did you ever wonder about the resilience of nature? Some bacteria can survive in extreme conditions, like the bacteria found in hydrothermal vents at the bottom of the ocean. These tiny organisms can handle pressures hundreds of times greater than the surface and temperatures over 250 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like they're the superheroes of the microbial world. Let's talk about something that's literally out of this world. Jupiter's Great Red Spot. A giant storm is so large that 3 Earths could fit inside it. Now that's what I call a stormy weather forecast. Sign me up for a space umbrella, please. Here's a fun fact about the human body. Your nose and ears continue growing throughout your entire life. So if you think your ears look bigger than they did a few years ago, you're probably right. Ever heard of a moonbow? It's like a rainbow, but it appears at night and is caused by the reflection, refraction, and dispersion of light from the moon. Rare and magical, just like a scene from a fantasy movie. On to a literary twist. The longest novel ever written is In Search of Lost Time by Marcel Proust. Spanning over 1,900 pages, it's a journey through memory and time. Just imagine the dedication it would take to read it cover to cover. Now let's turn our attention to the animal kingdom. The animal with the highest blood pressure is none other than the giraffe. This is due to their long necks, which require a powerful heart to pump blood all the way up to their brains. It's like having a personal high-pressure hose in your body. If you could have any animal's unique feature, what would it be and why? I'd love to read your creative answers in the comments. Now, let's dive into a bizarre culinary history. The sandwich, a staple in many diets today, was popularized by John Montagu, the 4th Earl of Sandwich in the 18th century. Legend has it that he asked for meat between 2 pieces of bread so he could eat without leaving his gambling table. This convenient eating style caught on, and thus the sandwich was born. It's a tasty tale of how necessity, or perhaps laziness, can lead to culinary innovation. Moving back a century, 17th century European society witnessed an intriguing symbol of wealth and status: the pineapple. One pineapple could cost as much as $8,000 in today's dollars. In fact, people would rent pineapples to display at their gatherings to impress their guests. It's hard to imagine treating a fruit like a luxury handbag, isn't it? In the realm of quirky facts, did you know that a bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread? That's a lot of breakfasts powered by Mother Nature. If only we could harness that energy for our morning routine. Speaking of energy, let's talk about coffee again. The first webcam was actually invented at the University of Cambridge to keep an eye on the coffee pot. This way, researchers could avoid the disappointment of a coffee-less trip to the break room. It's fascinating how necessity breeds invention, even in the realm of caffeine. Here's a fun fact for you. The tongue of a blue whale is as heavy as an elephant. That's one heavyweight taste tester. Next time I think my tongue is tired from too much talking, I'll remember the blue whale and think again. Did you know there are more trees on Earth than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy? Estimates suggest over 3 trillion trees globally, compared to 100 to 400 billion stars in our galaxy. It's a testament to the abundant life our planet nurtures. The human body is a marvel of nature, and one of its wonders is the heart. Did you know that over an average lifetime, the human heart beats more than 2.5 billion times? Without a break, without a holiday, it's the most dedicated worker you'll ever meet. On the topic of dedication, let's talk about a special type of bird, the Arctic tern. This migratory bird holds the record for the longest migration, traveling from the Arctic to the Antarctic and back each year. That's a round trip of about 25,000 miles. It's like circumnavigating the Earth at the equator, with just wings and determination. In the world of flora, the baobab trees of Africa are known for their enormous trunks and longevity. Some of these trees are over 1,000 years old. They store large quantities of water in their trunks, earning them the nickname the Tree of Life. It's as if they've been standing as silent witnesses to centuries of history. As we continue to explore the marvels of our world, let's delve into a few more intriguing facts. The wonders of the human body never cease to amaze, and here's a fact about the brain. It's believed that the average human brain contains around 86 billion neurons. Each neuron is like a tiny messenger, carrying thoughts, sensations, and commands throughout our body. It's our own personal supercomputer, more complex than any technology we've created. Venturing into the realm of nature's mysteries, did you know that some species of bamboo can grow up to 3 feet in a single day? That's faster than the length of a Subway foot-long sandwich in just 24 hours. Bamboo's rapid growth rate is a perfect example of nature's efficiency and adaptability. Now let's look to the skies again. Did you know that lightning strikes the Earth about 8 million times a day? That's roughly 100 times a second. It's nature's own fireworks display, powerful and awe-inspiring. Here's a charming fact about music. Studies have shown that cows produce more milk when listening to soothing music. It seems that a little bit of Beethoven or Mozart can go a long way, even in the animal kingdom. Let's ponder this. The Sahara Desert, currently the largest hot desert, was once a lush region with lakes and vegetation about 10,000 years ago. It's a stark reminder of how much our planet can change over time. Lobsters, the ocean's chatterboxes, they don't text, they don't call. They communicate by, wait for it, urinating at each other. Yes, you heard that right. Lobster social life is all about who's got the strongest urine stream. Next time you're feeling antisocial, just be glad you're not a lobster. And speaking of communication, have you ever seen a lobster at the zoo and thought, I wonder what they're saying? Drop your funniest lobster conversation in the comments below. I bet they're gossiping about the fish next door. Thank you for joining us on this adventure of discovery. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe. Stay curious and keep exploring.